All right, we are back with Men's Pro Round 4, Heat 1. Sam Stinnett is going to be in the orange. Jake Stinnett, brothers, is going to be in the yellow, brothers of Sammy Stinnett. And we're going to have Teddy Velasquez in the green. These three guys skim together on a daily basis, and here you see Jake Stinnett wrapping and going to drive through a little barrel right on the sand. That's going to be a keeper, but I think with what we've seen, and you see Teddy driving, and I think Teddy got the better of that exchange. These guys are just warming up, getting on their boards, getting wet, getting comfortable, settling in, and we're going to see some amazing waves ridden in these next heats. We have Round 4 Pro Men, Heat 1. Next heat, we're going to have Blair Conklin, Tim Fulton, and Tyler Stanley. There you see Jake Stinnett from Laguna Beach, current UST rank number 11. And Sammy Stinnett throwing the tail up into one and coming right back down onto the sand. It's still pumping out there, folks. There's waves. We have sun. We have girls in bikinis. We have people all over. We have our vendors handing out goodies and free food, free giveaways, whatever you need. And it's going off here in Laguna Beach, California. And there's Jake getting hung up, trying to pump it back. And nothing doing on that one. He'll take his time coming back up, catch his breath, regroup, and Teddy stalking something on the north side. Teddy rides, been riding for Victoria for a long time. One of our top pro riders. He's come through the ranks as a Grom, and now he's traveling the world skimboarding. And he rides a little bit bigger board. Front side, little air drop off the top. That'll be a front side scoring wave just to get him started. Again, if you're just joining us, this is Pro Men Round 4 Heat 1 with Sammy Stinnett in the orange, Jake Stinnett in the yellow, and Teddy the Lion Velasquez, the Lion King rather, in green. Matthew's going to be joining us in a moment. For now, I'm going to be on my own watching Sammy with so much speed, going to pull in and get covered up. That'll be a scoring frontside wave for Sammy Stinnett, the current #1 rank on the UST and recent champion of the Volano Florida Pro-Am. Here's Teddy going frontside with a nice little wave, pulling in, trying to get covered up. We'll call it a shampoo. I don't think we're going to claim the in and out. I know, definitely know he wouldn't. But these guys are charging. Jake's been skimming since about 9 o'clock this morning on the north side. There you go. He's UST rank number 11. Tries to make it out to all the events. As I said, him and Sammy are brothers. They skim all the time. South Laguna locals. They grew up at this beach. They know all the conditions, everything Aliso can throw at you, and you're going to see him put it to work here. And there's Jake right where he was warming up this morning. He's going to get a big old wrap, pull into the barrel, and just get slotted. Teddy going front side, trying to get some speed, and you're going to see a little barrel. Thought he was going to try and throw a shove. And Sammy's getting there late, and gosh, these guys aren't stopping. And you see Sammy there, like from a technical standpoint, he threw his tail, he got there late, but he got his tail up on the wave, allowing him to gain some speed, and brother Jake getting hung up, and there he goes, front side liner. I think Sammy's going to have the best scoring front side of that exchange. As you can see the judges down there writing in scores, deliberating. And as we've said, scoring is, being a judge and scoring is the hardest job on the beach today. You're up there on the scaffolding from 9 to 6. You have to be on it. If you miss a wave, the pros are not going to be happy. The AMs aren't going to be happy. Any riders aren't going to be happy. There's Teddy Velasquez throwing one up into the lip, and he'll get rewarded on a backside ride. Teddy sponsoring the contest with his company, Tortuava Wear. I think you can check them out at tortuavawear.com. Known for their headwear. They're doing t-shirts. I think they have a bikini line coming out. So he gave us a ton of goodies. They have a vendor booth out here showing all their product, interacting with fans, and Teddy's just a cool guy. I've got an opportunity to travel with him to Mexico. We had a good time, got tons of waves, and he's one of the more laid-back people you could meet. And here we have out in front Sammy Stinnett going up high and dealing with the trough. We saw a little more trough yesterday. Today we have a more mixture of swell. Yesterday was more of a pure southwest swell, which tends to wall up a little bit more. Today we have a good combo swell of southwest tapering swell with a west swell, wind swell rather. And that's going to make the shape of the waves a little more rideable. As you see here, Teddy pulling in on the sand, and our camera guy getting the shot. Teddy almost came out of that thing. I thought that thing was going to spit. As you can see, his pro model, Tortuava Java, representing Tortuava wear, representing Victoria skimboards, currently ranked 14th on the UST, born and raised and resides in South Laguna Beach, California. And these guys are going to regroup top of the slope, catch their breath, because the heat's only halfway over, and they've ridden a handful of waves. These guys are professional skimboarders. They train, they skim every day. Their endurance is peak condition, and that's world champion right there, Sammy Stinnett, current UST rank #1 from Laguna Beach, California. And him and Teddy are pretty close friends, if not best buddies. Grew up together, learned to skim together, hang out all the time, skim every day. The Solag South Laguna crew is really tight knit, and these guys know how to skimboard. They know their local breaks, and if they don't know anywhere best, it's Aliso. And here you go, Teddy out in front, gonna go front side, and you can see there's a lot more front side opportunity for the regular footers today. Sammy's gonna probably, the conditions are so good, it's making me want to get out there and ride. But if you tuned in yesterday, there was more of kind of just walls. Today you can see there's a lot more opportunity for regular riders to get front side liners, and you've seen it in this heat. These guys have probably gotten more front sides than back sides, which is ideal for how we score the VIC. If you're just tuning in, the scoring system is top 3 waves, but you have to go front side and you have to go back side. We take your best front side wave score, we take your best backside wave score, and then we also take your next best score, whether it be front side or back side. So you can do backside wraps all day long. You get the best backside wraps of the entire contest, but if your front side game's weak, you're not going to be moving through heats. And as you've seen with these guys, they are pushing that front side game to the limit. And looks like Teddy's seeing something on the north side. Sam and Jake are going to stick to the scaffolding area, and looks like something's brewing on the outside. There's Jake Stinnett electing to go on the south side, setting up a little front side liner, pulling into the barrel, tries to sneak out of it, and he completes the ride. It looks like Teddy was on that same wave, but he was out of frame, and Sam Stinnett will have priority up next. And here's another one of those front side setups. Well, gets a little caught up on the transition, but no problem for current UST rank #1 Sam Stinnett. And we just had Matthew Muchu-Tebow join us in the booth. He's been running around, he's been updating the website, he's been getting scores. How's it out there, Matthew?
I just watched the beginning of the heat. It is firing out there. I saw Teddy's big barrel right in front of the crowd. Oh, is he gonna come out? Almost. Wow. Teddy, and I talked to him earlier today, and he was it was one of the pros that wanted to go right away at that high tide. He wanted to get wet, get his first heat done with, and you can tell his excitement and motivation right there. Yeah, he wants this contest really bad. He has the potential. So
I think he's made finals or semis the last couple years in a row. So he's tasted it. He knows, he's so close. He knows what it feels like. He's seen all his friends win it, and being from Laguna and taking, there's
nice backside air from Jake Stinnett,
taking home the VIC championship and the crown and the all that is for a Laguna rider growing up and having this as summer staple is pretty much the highest honor you can get in professional skimboarding. And Teddy with style He is dripping with style. And that'll wrap it up for Pro Men Round 4 Heat 1.